Hello and welcome to Fundercover. I have a fun letter here from one of you viewers today. Let's give it a read. It says, "Dear Fundercover, I have a big problem, and it starts with my little paycheck. By the time I feed my obtuse hamster, water my cactus, and invest in all my gold teeth, I have little money left for my family's birthday gifts. Ideas? Quick help! Giftless Girdle." Oh, Giftless Girdle, it sounds like you're in a tight spot. So I'm going to help you out with some things that are affordable, basically free, and fast, because it does sound like you're in a bit of a hurry. So let's start with some everyday household items. I like to use things that are organic and not toxic and not poisonous and easy to use and cut and sometimes edible, mostly edible. So I'm going to put those things out for you to see right now, and hopefully you get some ideas and some of this will inspire you as well. So let's start with the items. We need a box, just a regular little pie tin, some grape jelly, some cooking oil, some rice, just a regular little potato, a regular little piece of fish, some of these little angel head noodles, and one of these little cake things, a hairbrush, some room temperature lettuce, and a knife. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut the sides of this box. I did already so it would save time and be quick. And you're going to cut a little square three-sided on the top, which I've done, and a little circle, which I've done. And this is going to be really nice because once you pop this up, it doesn't look like much, but once you connect the potato with it, it has a whole new meaning. Now, you didn't specify what age of gifts you need. This is great for all ages, but especially the young ones, because it's Mr. Potato Bed. And you can tuck him into bed. You can say, "Night, night, sleep tight." And you can also wake him up by playing alarm clock. And then he'll jump up and it will just be so much make-believe fun. Now, this does come with an accessory. I like to use these little organic cakes. And it's really nice because once you unroll it, it has the inside that's kind of like a nice down comforter, and the outside it's a reversible comforter, so you can just kind of tuck him in there, snuggly wuggly in the bed, and it's Mr. Potato Bed. Now, the great thing about this is that it doesn't cost a lot of money. Got to dry my hands off a little bit. And once you put one of these little gift tags on here, they know it's made with love and it's thoughtful. And even though they might be giving you, cash or gift cards or things you like for gifts, you're giving them something priceless because it's made with love. So just stick that on, and that makes a world of difference. You don't need to be ashamed of this gift. This is a gift that anybody would want, Mr. Potato Bed. Okay, let's put this to the side. Now, you didn't say what age, so I'm just going to go through a few different age categories. Let's go a little bit older. Let's say you have a niece or, some younger teen that likes body oil. You're just going to take this oil, your little gift that says made with love, stick it on there. Very cheap, very simple, complete. Now you know what's in your body oil. It's not something you don't know. It's just oil. So they can just, smooth their skin with this and everything's good. Okay, so then what could be next? Well, a lot of people like to make shadow boxes because you can put a lot of their interests in here. Now, a lot of people have friends that like to go to the beach. So I'm going to make a shadow box out of this pie crust. I like it for the beach because it looks like sand. And I already used my box, so this is going to be perfect if you don't have a box or if you just have a pie tin or if they like pie. So what you're going to do to go with this, since you don't maybe have anything blue, since it's not organic, you're going to use just some jelly. And that looks good because it's kind of gloppy like the waves of the ocean or maybe a bigger lake. So just spread that around to one corner. And really the lake or the ocean, it looks smooth, but once you swim, there's little tangles of seaweed in there. So we're going to add this wilted lettuce, the spring mix, and we're just going to rinse it in there a little bit like that. So it's very realistic. And it wouldn't be complete without fish. So you're just going to take your standard fillet here, tilapia, and put it right in there snuggly woggly. And this is just going to be a beautiful hostess gift or a nice shadow box someone can hang on their wall. At night, put it in the refrigerator so it doesn't get too fishy smelling, but it has that nice ocean smell and that nice ocean look. So have a look. Beautiful. Okay, now what you can do is just stick this, oh dear. What you can do is just stick your sticker on here. Of course you want them to know it's made with love. This is not just something cheap that you threw together. You thought it through. It didn't take you a minute. It took you a while because all that thinking also counts. So, here you go. Oh dear. Okay, a little bit messy, but hopefully it will amalgamate and stay up a little bit better. So let's go to our next thing, which is going to be a game. And you've heard of pickup sticks. So we can just use some standard little angel hair noodles here. And it's called Pick a Sticker Made for You with Love. So you just are going to really measure the side. This is just an old toothbrush holder. So it smells minty because it did have a toothbrush in there, but that's part of recycling, is making new use out of old things. And these don't quite fit, so you're just going to line it up here and just crack the end off. Those can actually go in there too, the shorter sticks. And how you play the game is you just throw them in a little scatter pile, and you try to take this and fling one of them off without moving the other ones. And again, it can be for all ages. You can disperse this for different ages by using the smaller sticks for the little kids because they're more flexible. And everybody wins because when you're done, you can wash these off and use them for a little noodle bake. So just put those nicely in there. And you know, it doesn't take much time, but again, when you're thinking with love, that's all you need to do too. So here we have that. Okay, and our last thing is going to go on that theme with the sticks, but it's going to be more geared, you know, thinking with love for someone's profession, maybe a nurse, a school nurse, or something like that. So you're going to take your rice, and actually this one's a little bit different because it's called Pick Up Knits. Now, rice kind of looks like lice knits if you look real closely. So for them, you just stick it on the bowl of rice, and then you're going to take these noodles, and it's another little game they can play. If you want to make it realistic, you can take your hairbrush, just remove some of the excess hair, put it right there in the rice, mix it in real good. Now they're really infected. And then what you're going to do is just try to pick the knits with two of these, almost like a chopstick. This is good practice for dexterity, and look, I got 3 at once. So it's good practice for a nurse or as a gag gift, but you can see again, it's Pick Up Knits and it's made with love. So any of these are going to be really good ideas. Let's lay them all right here again for memory. And I hope this gave you some tips, Girdle, on things you can do that are cost effective and family friendly. So thanks for watching Fundercover, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.